Welcome to our Empower Today podcast. We're continuing to think about caves this week. We thought about caves in the service on Sunday, and we're thinking about caves now in our podcast. I am in a cave, if you really use your imagination. I'm not at Wellington Rocks, and it's getting cold and dark with some teenagers behind me who are doing something. I'm in a cave. A cave that I love is Wookey Hole. You ever been there? You know the one where you drive past it probably. And I was looking up on the website about Wookey Hole just this last week, and they have now got a cheese cam in there, so you can watch cheese as it's developing. They've got dinosaur anatomics that have started this year, so you can go in and there's dinosaurs, all that kind of stuff. It's amazing. And they've got cave aged cheese in there. The cheese is put in that cave and it's allowed in that that moist atmosphere to mature. What ages you? I'm not talking physically, as we all get wrinklier and gravity takes over. What ages you? What matures you spiritually? Are you the same person now that you were a year ago? I get that we all have bumps and grinds, and we all have dips in our faith, and we all have things that knock us back and all that kind of thing. But my hope and my prayer, and I'm sure yours, is that I want to become more like Jesus. I want this year to be more in the image of Jesus Christ than I was last year. I would like people to see me as more compassionate this year, more loving, more accepting, more passionate about justice in this world in which we live, and all those things that capture who Jesus was. I don't want anything to do with dry, dead religion. What's the point of it? What's the point of breathing life through that? It's just stale. That's staler than the cave air that you will find in the deepest, darkest cave. We want to mature, don't we? So, who is helping you mature so that you become more like Jesus? Are you just reading the same Christian writers that you've always read? I get it that they're comfortable. And for me, I love going back to Eugene Peterson. I love going back to Henri Nouwen. I love going back to those writers because they fed my soul over the years. But surely my faith must expand. My quest, my exploration to be more like Jesus must go deeper and wider. Have you read or listened to a podcast or watched a YouTube video from a Christian who is outside what you've currently experienced, so that your faith is challenged and maybe even deepened? Do you only listen to the same worship songs or hymns that you've always listened to? It's not an area I'm particularly hot on, I confess. I link more with books than I do with music. But if you're really into music, are you exploring different expressions of worship in the Christian faith? Or is it all just Spring Harvest 1991 or Wesleyan hymns or Hillsong or Bethel or whatever it may be? Are you searching further afield? Not abandoning those things that have helped you become who you are, unless they're now unhealthy, but looking further afield so that you deepen. I mean, we don't want a smell of cheese, do we? Like the cage-aged cheese. But we do want to mature and become more like Jesus. Because most people in the world don't read the leather and paper version of the Bible, but they read the flesh and blood version. And folks, if we're followers of Jesus, that's me and it's you.